I love this kind of project. It's absolutely my favourite kind of work to do because you're in an incredible location. It's always very joyful coming out to site. It puts people in a good mood, whether it's ourselves, the client, the builder, the trades. When you're working in an environment that's lovely and that is inherently calming, it's great for everyone. The brief for this project was some accommodation for friends and family on the site. It's a very kind of small 3-room cabin, a bathroom and 2 rooms, elevated on top of about 10 acres on this property and connected via a footbridge to other structures on the site. It's used for all kinds of purposes. It kind of depends season to season. In winter, it's really cozy. You can imagine with all of the timber, with the fireplace, with the settings that it's a really kind of cozy, intimate space. And then in summer it opens up and it's very breezy and it's kind of just a bit of a launch pad to the surrounding environment. Just keep your eyes around for snakes as well. I think initially we were trying to work against the flood planning. We had the cabin in a different spot. We were trying to really manipulate the environment to suit the dwelling. And I think in the end, the moment that really created the essence of the project was giving up on that and letting a lot of the floodplain requirements inform the design. And it's led to some fantastic features. And I think it's fun. And I think that's something that we always try and put into our design process and try and put in our architecture, especially when we're designing things in environments that are to be enjoyed. I think fun is an underrated function of architecture. This is just a little drop-down window that folds down and you can use it for a desk, for a book, or for a cup of tea and just sit here and look out. If you leave it open, you can just get breeze in and out. And it kind of, especially because we're so elevated here, you can get really nice vista out of it, really nice views across the paddocks. So I love this door handle. It's just one of the battens that we've got inside and outside, and we've just routed out the back of it into a curve so that it fits your hand really snugly, and just capped it with some brass plates to keep it from weathering. But it ties everything in really, really well. We've done it on both sides. The entry shelf's lovely. The entry shelf's another one of those little details that's super simple. It's nothing more than a bit of timber that's hung off the wall. We looked at some little side tables and pieces of furniture that could go there, but because it's a really compact design, we thought we could get all the functionality we needed out of a skinny shelf. So we just built that in. There's quite simple materials and quite a simple finish to the whole place, but we've got these very figurative, like over here is really nice. We've got these super figurative black butt panels. It's all made of the same material. These are all spotted gum. These are all spotted gum. All these panels are likewise, but there's something really pretty and I think soothing about the interplay of the like really organic, figurative and decorative panels with kind of rigid, formal architectural grid. It's like organising little trinkets into one of those shadow boxes or little window boxes, you know? You really need to get some structure around something to focus, otherwise everything gets lost. We've been working on this project for a few years now, and even in that time, there's been a number of periods where these paddocks were underwater and surrounding areas were underwater. This is all designed to withstand a once-in-a-century flood, but the truth is that's been happening more and more frequently. In the same way that the house has been defined a lot by the environment and the flooding, we also wanted the detailing to be really defined by practicalities. We love the fact that you can really read the structure, what's under the hood of the house on the outside. So the roof looks like a roof, the beams look like beams, the columns look like columns. Even if you don't have an architectural or structural background, you can kind of tell what is doing what. Do you feel like you're not being tricked or complicated by the architecture? Everything's very upfront, and that honesty, I think, leads to that feeling of comfort and feeling of simplicity and feeling of release.